Hello! Welcome to the studio vlog. It has been a while. How's everyone doing? This vlog has a lot of bits and pieces in it, so I thought I would just talk you through some of it and talk about where I've been and what I've been doing. First and foremost, I went to SPX, Small Press Expo in Maryland, and it was so much fun. Beautiful view of the Sour Patch Kids in this window. I mean, it's fine.
And they're like, this is too old now. Stupid paper.
Do I have stupid paper?
Yeah.
Like cheapy paper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have some?
No.
Mine was like the thing.
Back from SPX. It was a great show. Sold some comics, got rid of some stuff. Now I'm going to work. It's back to the grind. So, talk to you soon. So today is September 19th, which means we're over halfway through the month. And I'm really excited for Inktober. I have some ideas for some longer projects I want to do. Thinking of trying to do a whole like picture book style story just through all of Inktober and do an illustration a day for that. So formulating it. Maybe we'll do some planning later. We'll see. Yeah. Let's see how today goes first to get through a lot of projects as usual. It was so cool getting to table with my friend. I hung out with my friend Camelot. That sounds like Camelot, but I'm saying Cam-a-lot. He was a great friend to have on that trip with me. We sell each other's work pretty easily. Our aesthetics kind of go together because we're both really into pink, even though our stories are completely different. So I got to meet a lot of artists. I got to table with some of my classmates. It was a really fun show. I hope to do it again. There's a real respect for small press stuff there, like small press comics and like self-publishing and things like that. So that felt really good to be a part of, for sure. So that was mid-September and I got back really excited to jump into Inktober. Now when I said it was time to get back to the grind, I really meant it. I was ready for my semester to be busy, but I kind of underestimated how busy, even though I tried so hard to estimate correctly. I work every day, and by the middle of the week, I've been surprised to find that despite all of my discipline and all of my excitement for working, I get home and I just collapse from working all day, and I work most of the week. I have Mondays off, but by off I mean I do all of the homework I haven't fit in a week in Monday, pretty much, if I haven't done it Friday and Saturday, which I'm also doing. So I really don't have like a solid day off, and the burnout is getting a little, I can feel it, it's coming for me, and yeah, it's real. been loving Inktober. It's been so much fun. I switched projects, so now I'm following the main prompt list that Jake Parker makes every year. And this year it was just clicking with me, so I just decided to go for it and do that. Doing illustrations that would have been like a short story picture book was feeling a little bit much, considering that right now I'm also working on a script for Glitch. I'm working on issue 3. I'm finishing the sketch stage of issue 1. I'm turning in those pages for my classes. I'm commenting on my classes pages because this is how my class works. Ready? It's online. All right, so the workshop class. We turn in 6 to 8 pages every 2 weeks. Then we spend a week commenting on those pages and giving each other feedback. And then we get our next assignment and we do it all again. So I'm producing a high amount of pages, and then I'm getting feedback on those that I eventually will incorporate some of into finishing those pages before I ink them. And I need to have this issue done by next March. So I need these pages to have solid sketched lines that I can ink in like the next 2 months, ideally. And that's it's a lot. And then you have to deal with feedback, and my cohort's really, really helpful, but sometimes it's hard to put everyone on the same page. They don't know the story the way I do. They don't know if I'm making certain choices because I plan to change it if it's only in the sketch stage. For example, there's a lot of scenes with debris in them. Some of those scenes don't have debris in them because I don't feel like drawing little squiggles of shards in every single panel. But I have learned that I have to put post-it notes on some of those scenes that say debris is going here, just so that they're on the same page. So anyway, so I digress. I changed my Inktober project and I made my own Inktober prompt list as well based on the anime My Hero Academia. And I'm really excited to do all of those, but I'm finding since I've been jiving so well with the main prompt list, I will probably do more of those in November because they're all kind of like spooky themed, but not so much that it won't still work as like illustrations on their own. So I really want to do that because my 2 projects that I want to do is if I like the majority of the illustrations for He doesn't know I'm recording right now. I'll call him back. He's gonna be surprised to find out he's in this video too. I hope he doesn't mind. If he minds, I'll have to edit it out. So I'll probably do those because what I'd like to do, if I like a majority of my Inktober illustrations, is I'd love to make my first art book. I think that would be really exciting, and I would include some of the thumbnails I did and all of the illustrations, and I think it would be a really nice, just little square book to have if people want to take home some of my art when they come to my tables or if they find me online. Then it's a good way to sort of have multiple pieces in one place. I personally like books like that more than I do prints because then I can pull them off the shelf and flip through them. So I hope to do that, and then in the same vein also do a My Hero Academia fanzine of all these illustrations that people could purchase as well, because I feel like A, that's a fan base that's really welcoming, I feel like, of like interesting fan art, and B, I like the pairings I made, and I think they will be really nice. Even if you're not necessarily a fan of the show, you won't have to be to appreciate them. So I think it'll be really good. I'm really excited to do that. Part of what's been making Inktober work a little bit better is that I've been doing thumbnails, so you can see a bit of my process for doing those thumbnails here. I find it a lot easier to work out the kinks of some of my ideas by putting them in thumbnail form, because sometimes by the time I thumbnail something I go, this is great, I can't wait to draw this, or I'm like, I don't really feel like spending time on this one, and it really helps me figure out what I want to focus on, what I need to work on a little bit more, and if I need to draw something more than once in order to figure it out properly. The pieces have been really fun. I've been getting to experiment a lot with ink washes. I've used ink wash before, but getting to really focus on it and focus on all the things you can do with a limited palette has been really, really cool. And I'm really enjoying learning how to use high contrast versus sort of like gradient contrast, you know, soft shading versus hard shading, things like that. And using the orange as a pop has been so fun. I love all the pieces that do that. And even when I stray away from that, I try and keep it to minimal colors as well. So I did a Merboy piece where he has pink hair, but the only other color that's present besides that is blue. And then seeing all the different tones I can get between blue and black has been really cool. I'm doing that with orange as well. But yeah, this Inktober has been really fulfilling, and I'm watching a lot of artists who are putting out videos. Life Illustration is doing daily videos. She's so cool. Oh my god, that's so much work. She's really inspiring just because like she keeps going, and I know from what she mentions that her life is still pretty busy and pretty full. It's not like she's taking a month off from responsibilities. It's not like I am either. I'm really amazed I have been this caught up. I've been 2 days behind posting, but I'm really only a day behind Inktober itself right now. I'm probably gonna get further behind this week just because of other stuff happening, but everyone's so amazing. They're creating such good work. It's really cool being part of Inktober and the way all the artists sort of like cheer each other on. I really love it. So it's been really inspiring, and I see daily improvement, and that's making me want to keep going too. And so it's been a really good Inktober. And then another exciting thing that happened, oh my god. So I did a 8-page comic called Tonic for an anthology called the Pub Crawl Anthology. And it's all comics that take place in or are partially in a bar. So it's centered around drinking and interacting and socializing and all of that fun stuff. And this book has a bunch of comics in it. Mine is one of them. And in the back of it, there's going to be recipes for like all these different cocktails too. And I'm doing an illustration for that. I have to draw an illustration of Tonic to go with the recipe in the back. But the Kickstarter launched today. Okay, excuse my messy desk, but something exciting has happened today. The anthology I'm a part of is live. Let's click the link and see how well we're doing on funds. It's been up since this morning. It's about 1 right now. Let's see. What? Oh my god, I think we're a third of the way. Already. It's so cool. I'm so excited. It's October 15th when I'm recording this. So the Kickstarter launched today. We've already had backers. It's really amazing how supportive everyone is being, and it's my first time being part of a Kickstarter and part of an anthology, and now can say I'm gonna be published, which is crazy because I didn't even know if this was gonna be the right thing to do a year ago. I was like, I'm doing comics, what is this? This will never be a job. But it's all working out. Everything's going fine. So if you'd like to back the project, the Kickstarter is up as of today until November 14th. I will link it below. Please check it out. If you can donate anything, thank you so much. You will get your name printed in the book if you donate. And you can see samples of all the artists that are in there on that page. So you can see mine, but you can also see if you like the style of other people's comic. And if you think like anyone you know would like this project, please share it with them. Please just share it around, create buzz, tell me what you think of it, comment below what you think of the project. But I'm so happy, I'm so proud, and being an artist is so rewarding. It's hard to get to the point it's hard to get to the point where the rewards come in, but once they do, they really, really are fulfilling. So thank you for being here. Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like more content, please like and subscribe. It helps me to have that sort of feedback of the like button and subscribe button. So thank you, and please tell me anything you think about anything in this video, and ask me questions if you want. And now I'm rambling, so I'm just gonna go. Thanks for everything. I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye!